Hey guys, this is BoboTheVulture. It is time for our first date in Let's Play Dream Daddy. So, we're gonna go see a show with Matt. This doesn't seem like the best first date to me, but then again, we're just dads. We're going to hang out. There's no reason to think anything else would come up with this. We just want to be pals. But yeah, like a loud music show, not a real good way to get a conversation in with somebody. But he's locking up the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? I mean, there's only one answer that we can give here. Well, it's been a while. Ah, man, I gotta admit, I haven't even been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got two lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Bobo, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music nobody wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The most important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting at a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with the stage set at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are close to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. What are you doing at a punk show? Do you also enjoy curling up in a small patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. He also goes, hey. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for tongue to rest. There is no place in your mouth that's comfortable for your tongue to rest. Awkward dots. Awkward dots. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room. where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up and get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrement a discerning concert-goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch, long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tell you, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep, your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion in equal parts. How can I, a consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, man?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great. Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five and also turn it into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Bobo. I thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Bobo cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy of 2 pats on the back as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Oh man, no, I'm gonna hug. I'm gonna hug it out. Bobo will hug you. Provided there is no, like, awkward thing happening. Bobo is more nervous about hugging you, theoretically, because he might be, I don't know, gross in that moment. People like to hug me after performances where I'm on stage. I sweat a lot on stage because stage lights are really hot. And I have to warn people, like, I'm probably pretty sweaty right now. You sure you want a hug? They're often still like, yeah, bring it in. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, because Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage, where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage, pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses a crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing. The most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. You guys hearing this? What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. Put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? That's good. He can't hear me, so I just stopped and tried to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage, crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers, and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, but see nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit to this place? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if this terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So, you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never even heard it put that way. It's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. Squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I made it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. People that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Moving Pictures is hands down the best Rush album. Well, we're looking at Canadian pop right now, I guess. Sure. Everyone rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. Ah, what a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
Interesting.
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
I do think it's better than risking content ID.
Let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
DVP, good to know.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
Oh, geez, these
Don't you
youths,
think
they're
it's
beating me up.
better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
I survived the crowd. I'm not sure how I would lose that, but
really,
yeah,
ID demands
I'm a power pup.
convo. But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no.
Nah,
This is a dating
you're
sim
good.
about getting with dads, no less. Oh god, how did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess.
Finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Guess I should keep bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back up onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his arm around me as we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. Oh, I guess that was the solo. I didn't know you mess with the pit. Me neither. Can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends, the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright, man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set, and they are being, plugged in here. And basically had to beg themselves off stage after another encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. Okay. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back in the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youths will finally accept me. I'm never taking this off. I'm never taking this off sounds a little severe. I would mean it jokingly, but I think the youths will finally accept me. Might be a good way to go. I mean, Amanda will love this. It's terrible. That's literally just that's figuratively shitting on this gift. I don't want to do that. Finally, I'll be able to infiltrate their ranks and defeat them not only on the field of battle as we have done today, but on a grander scale. We'll see you in the world pit, youths. Hey, Matt. Hey, it's Pup, the entire band Pup. Here, look at these flattering portraits we've made of these individuals. They are an entire entity, so they talk in this strange thing that is literally multiple voices speaking in unison and not just one person sort of waggling their fingers in front of their mouth, attempting to create some sort of distortion.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey,
We'll see you around. Huh.
Hey.
Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, I met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. Suddenly realize just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Oh, diner food sounds good right about now. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. How close would the nearest diner be? Not very far, but the nearest diner that would be open... Does Denny's count? Probably 20 minutes from here. In a car. So there I am in the middle of the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show that Punk's not dead. Just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. Wow, if it has a minivan, it's not only punk, it's hipster. They barely make minivans anymore. It's all crossovers now. So, how'd you get to see all of these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people. Especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, yeah, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try and help him out wherever I can. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but she's going through a rebellious dot dot. I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerism, big budget remakes of foreign films. Hey, you know, out of all of these, that would probably be the one that I would go after too, but he said in his profile he likes those movies with the subtitles. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert. Never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. These things are not necessarily, they're very situational. I don't know why I'm trying to impart. This is clearly my attempting to become a daddy already or something. I'm in the business of attempting to impart wisdom. But just because someone seems cool does not mean they are not introverted. They are entirely different sort of, there's an entirely different headspace that you get into if you are in a mode where you are in your own element or performing in whatever sense, whether you're a broadcaster, you're a streamer, you perform on stage, you're a musician, um, any of those things, or you're doing whatever else in your element. Like, you're an entirely different person if you're, an athlete out on the field. You have something else that you're concentrating on, you're focusing on, and everything else that's sort of related to it just sort of clicks or falls into place, but then you're just sort of outside of it, and it's a entirely different sort of phenomenon. But I'm not telling probably half of you anything that you didn't already know. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. I am your father. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. We're both going to be pit fighters, huh? We're going to be incredibly... Oof, that was not a good game. Night, kiddo. Please don't pirate games. I wonder how many people... Let's see. I got in a dad joke. Didn't do any grilling.
I just can't wait for your next hit.
I can't wait for your next hit. A lot of band puns, ska, earplugs, tiny bladder. There you go. I don't know that there was any grilling to be done. That was a pretty successful date, y'all. King of Carrot Flowers. It's okay if you don't come in first. Extended cut is the only cut worth watching. Interesting. That whole weightlifting stuff. Yep, got it. Yeah, cool. But while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if I got any coupons today. I wonder too. But you're going to have to find out whether I got any coupons today. The next day. Because I think that successful date is nice to have in its own little encapsulated video. So, good times, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for watching Let's Play Dream Daddy. This is BoboTheVulture. I want to thank everyone, like I just did. And when we come back next time, maybe we'll have coupons. Oh. Bye, guys.